bringing you this now. The City of Tshwane is offering amnesty to residents who've tampered with their water and electricity meters. Those who come clean will avoid fines. However, the city says those who don't will face drastic measures. Let's get more now from the city's Finance MMC, Peter Sutton, joining us this morning for more clarity. Peter, good morning to you and thank you so much for your time this morning. What informed this amnesty program? Take us through what you're dealing with as a city in terms of, customers or even residents tampering with water and electricity meters.
Thank you. Yeah, on our campaign, in our revenue collection and our credit control action, we came across quite a number of illegal connections, people who connect to the network after credit control illegally, and then, of course, tampering with prepaid meters. And then we also have instances where people have already come forward where they paid bribes to certain people, individuals, to make accounts disappear. Through accounting entries. Just to give you a rough estimation, we're investigating 33,000 prepaid meters at the moment for tampering, and we came across a number of other instances. So the amnesty is there to help people to make amends before we start implementing those drastic measures.
So it's not only the customers and the residents that are implicated in this, also those working internally meant to assist the city receiving bribes. Surely that's a problem that needs investigation.
Definitely, we are investigating, and you will notice from the format of the amnesty program, we are targeting those individuals who are involved in this. That's who we are after, not necessarily our residents. We want to give them an opportunity, like I say, to come clean, but we want those individuals. Some of them are officials, we've noticed, some of them are not, but there's collaboration between them, and we are investigating. There's a number of cases with the Hawks at the moment as well, investigating, but we need to clean our system. And I think what we found, ma'am, is as we go along with our credit control actions, we're finding more and more illegal connections. We're finding more and more credit control actions illegally connected, and we need to get rid of those individuals. If we are to go forward as a city, we need to clean our system, and that's what we're going for.
Yeah, you're doing this as well, Peter, I can understand, because this is costing the city. You had mentioned during your finance, or rather your budget speech, that it does cost in millions per year. Can you give us roughly an estimation of how much we're looking at there?
Well, ma'am, I can tell you what we've calculated is 470 conservatively, but we think that to be a lot more, obviously. Yeah. And what that's guided by is we do bulk purchases with Eskom, and then we need to sell that, obviously, to our residents. And if you see that shortfall between what we buy from Eskom and what we recoup through our billing, it's very clear we have a major problem with electricity theft.
Yeah. Let's talk about how long then this amnesty program will run for until you would be forced to use your hand and enforce drastic measures. How long will it run for?
It will run from the 1st of August until the 30th of September. And maybe if you will allow me, I can just share what will happen from the 1st of October, if you will allow me.
Yeah.
So from the 1st of October, when we find people who have not made use of this once-off opportunity for amnesty in the City of Tshwane, we will implement the fine system, which is 10 million rand for a business and 200,000 rand for an individual household. We will lay criminal charges, and we will also refer them to the receiver of revenue for investigation for possible tax fraud and evasion.
Wow, so there's a lot that no one wants to have on their record, to be criminally charged, hefty fines, up to 200,000 for a household, and you're working alongside law enforcement. You're partnering with them to ensure that, of course, you bring everyone to book.
Yes, and then maybe just if you will allow me, we understand people battle. We understand that the economic circumstances are difficult for people. I just want to remind our listeners, our viewers, in the City of Tshwane, we also have a program which is called the Affordability Assessment Program. So if you do have a problem, engage us. And that's a program where we can assist to partially or fully, under certain terms and conditions, write off some of the debt that a resident might have, so we can assist them. We're here to assist them. We also have what we call the indigent program, where people who really battle and who can't afford, under certain terms and conditions, can apply to have free basic services. But at least we can measure those, if you understand what I'm saying. At least we don't have to account for that as electricity losses, and we can say this is part of our day-to-day. We understand times are difficult. What we're simply asking here is for those individuals who are finding it difficulty and who are guilty, come forward, let us help you to become legal, and we can still help you. But there are people who are pure arrogance and entitlement, think that they are entitled to do this. Illegal connections, and those ones we will be very strict on if they don't come forward as well.
Well, I feel like you've already done the best that you can in introducing this amnesty program to saying, come forward, come clean, engage with us. Let's work together as a city, as opposed to, the first thing being, which you could have done, going to the law enforcement and pressing those charges. So a chance and opportunity are given to the city of Tshwane residents to come clean. But I appreciate you speaking to us. Peter Sutton, thank you so much for your time this morning. The MMC for Finance within the City of Tshwane saying they've launched an amnesty program where you can come clean, for a certain period of time in terms of any illegal water and electricity connections that, of course, that you might have, done at your business or even in your households. Otherwise, you do face hefty fines, which could include up to 200,000 rands.